As promised, I did want to make sure I spoke with you in more detail about our two different tracks. So just a couple things on the strategy side of things. We really try to give examples here of what either your summer placement or your full-time rotations could look like. In an ideal world, while you're on the full-time program, you would experience each of these three rotations. So speaking a little bit about strategy, we really see this as getting exposure to the organization at three different levels, if you will. So first would be the 30,000-foot view. So it could be within the overall corporate strategy work, perhaps doing some M&A work, looking at internal forces within our organization to drive our enterprise strategy of alignment. Could be looking at some best practices from a sales approach. I mentioned that corporate group earlier that was formed. So a lot of that 30,000-foot view work, if you will, is one potential either summer placement or full-time 6-month rotation. Next would be going down to the business unit level strategy. So that could be working with the leadership team for the legal professionals group, perhaps looking at where the most amount of growth could be in a certain region. So if it is in the medium-sized law firms or large-sized law firms in a certain country or territory. So that is an example of sort of that mid-level internal strategy role. And last but not least is we really want to make sure that you get some on-the-ground experience with either a specific product or operational teams. So you do see marketing there. We've had individuals who have done some product launches or helped with some product launches, some repositionings. So those are the three types of either summer placements or full-time rotations that you could see in the strategy track. I just want to highlight here that it is important to understand, the summer program is not rotational. It's only 10 weeks, so you're going to be there for about 2.5 months. But the summer placements and the full-time rotations look very similar. Just obviously the amount of impact that you can have over 2.5 months is less than what you're going to have over 6 months. So hopefully that gives you a little bit better sense of our program. Moving over to the right side of the screen here, talking about finance. So this is very much your traditional corporate finance program, if you will. So a lot of the elements that you will see out there in a corporate finance rotational program. So first of all, financial planning and analysis. Obviously that is focused on quarterly statements, year-end statements, and that's a very core finance function that we want to see our next generation of leaders have. Moving along, there are a couple other examples of some finance rotations that you may see yourself in. Every organization has a treasury team. Every publicly traded company has an investor relations team. So we often see summer associates or full-time associates do a rotation with either of those groups. Last but not least, we like our finance track individuals to also get experience at the business unit level, perhaps working on a particular product. And oftentimes they're working shoulder to shoulder with someone who's in the strategy track on maybe that product launch or repositioning. Maybe they're the ones crunching the numbers for the compensation plans for the sales staff for a particular product or platform which we are promoting. It is important to highlight the three locations that we're hiring to in North America for our associates program. So we have our largest office in Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. Our tax professional business is primarily based out of the Dallas, Texas office. And last but not least, Toronto, Canada, where you're hearing me from today. That's where our corporate headquarters is, so our treasury team, some of our local business unit strategy teams and legal are here as well. So that will give you a bit of a sense of where we are hiring to, and give you a sense of the overall size of the program we expect for this year to be between 6 or 7 summer associates. That's mainly because of the Blackstone partnership, the reduction in the size of our program. The part of the company that was privatized with Blackstone made us about half the size. So therefore we need about half as many summer associates who are going to be joining us and hopefully entering into our full-time program.